Next step is to make the potato cutlet. So we take the hot potatoes, we just cooked thoroughly, and we're going to mash them. How easy they mash. And into this, see, this type of spoon helps it too. It has holes in it, so it's like ricing the potatoes with a spoon. So you can use your potato ricer or you can use a spoon. I'll put some salt and pepper. And then we're going to take, I know this is kind of difficult to measure, but a quarter of an egg. Because the recipe I have calls for 2 pounds of potatoes. And the problem with me is that I wind up eating everything that I make on the recipes, and I really didn't want to eat 2 pounds of potatoes, because usually if I make something it tastes good and I can't help myself. So we got to put about 1/4 of this egg in there. So we just, that should be enough, and the rest of the egg I'll give to my little doggy for breakfast. Mix the egg and the flour. And then we're going to allow this to cool. And make a nice shape out of it. For this amount we could probably make 2. And then we're going to just place them in the panko breadcrumbs with no egg or flour or nothing. Just place them in there and then brown them. Put the topping, and then you have a nice potato dish. And you could put a little sour cream on top also, just like you do when you stuff a potato. So we're going to take this and just cool it. I'm going to place it in the refrigerator just like that. Allow it to cool. Oh, I forgot something. How about that nice pecorino romano cheese? We'll mix it up and then we'll cool it. Now that the potatoes are cool, I'm going to take a little ice cream scoop and put the mix in panko breadcrumbs. Pat it down a little. Turn it over. A nice little soft patty, be delicate with it. And then make all of those, and then we'll go about sauteing it. Now we'll go about cooking this on a moderate flame, not too high, because we want to make sure these things are cooked thoroughly through, since we have egg, raw egg, and we have flour in there. So we place them, because if you cook them too fast we'll be golden brown, and I'm afraid that the flour that's inside and the egg will not cook. So we'll cook it nice and easy and slow. Using a non-stick skillet, easiest way to go. So I'm not going to keep this film running for this. As you see, it's moderate. This will take a little while, there's no rush. And I'm surprised I came out with 5 little, well, depending on what size it is. So that's enough for 2 people for your starch to go with your main course. Well, it's been about, let's see, about 5 minutes, and we'll see what they look like. I see a little brown on the edge there. That means they should be ready to turn. Oh, that's good. So what I did was I even lowered the flame a little bit more. And I'm going to go with no more oil. Let's keep it. Or butter or oil, whatever you like. Now the breadcrumbs will brown on the bottom in another, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 minutes. I'll let you know the total time. I set my timer for about 13 minutes just to do this part of it. And it looks like it's working out just right. Well, before we're done, let me just tell you, you can make these the day before, finish them just like this. And what does it take to heat them up? It takes just a few minutes. And the topping we have ready in the back here, warm. And then we'll put them on a plate, see what they look like. Put a little drop of sour cream on one of them that I'm going to eat. And I'll let you know how good it is. Because, actually I've never made this dish before. Like most of the recipes I make, they're on the fly. I look at ingredients, I look at a million recipes, I look at and say, let's put this with that, that with this, and see if it works. And if it works, then I make a video. Okay, it's been 13 minutes total time. And we have brown on the bottom. The only way to get more brown is just to put a little more oil, but I don't want to. So I'm living with this, and it's fine. So 13 minutes later, and you know what? Give it another 3 minutes, not for color, just to make sure the eggs and the flour are cooked. Okay, we're done. So I'm going to take just one of these, a small one. No, I'll take a large one. Put some of the topping on there. And after the topping goes on there, well, that's enough topping for what I made, so that worked out well. And after the topping, I'll put a little dollop of sour cream. And there you go. I wonder how it tastes. Nice soft potato and everything worked on that. The fresh rosemary, the shallots or onions if you like, and the mushrooms, and a nice soft potato cutlet. Nice and crunchy on both sides, soft in the middle. I hope you enjoy it, but it's a little hot.